unfortunately, we go again, innit? And I saw that goal completely differently. I thought I took a touch. I mean, I'd say for me anyways, the less I think about it when I'm playing football, the better it gets. When I have too much time to think, it's tired, man. On the bright side, we're unbeaten in 5 games. I mean, yeah, there's always some positives to gain, but I mean, it's kind of we're clutching. If we're real with ourselves, we're just clutching at straws, literally. If we're real. No more Bruce Ball. I'm this short. You know, I did say we're gonna talk about Steve Bruce as well because we did see he got the sack. So let's cover him very quickly. Pardon me. As you know, Steve Bruce has got the clip. Can't lie, I felt sorry for him reading his comments. You know, like my heart was bleeding for Steve Bruce. You know, especially because he's a Geordie. It must not be nice. Half of the world wants you gone where Newcastle's concerned, but this is the business. Steve Bruce, at least he got his 1,000th game, and we all knew he was gonna get sacked at some point. In it, it didn't have to be when they took over, he wasn't going to last. Paul Falseca has been linked, and I'm sure the bookies are having a field day. Steve Bruce has left by mutual consent. 8 million, though. I'm sure the tears get wiped up when you get that in your bank account. 8 million M's, people. You know, and these sort of man, listen, make sure you pay your taxes, but I'm sure there's little ways around it. You know, somehow I only got 1 million. There's 7 million gone somewhere. You and your wife could take a nice holiday in Barbados or whatever, but Newcastle can confirm Steve Bruce has left his position as head coach by mutual consent. He leaves the Magpies after more than 2 years in charge, having steered the club to 13th and 12th place finishes in the Premier League and reaching the quarter-final stage in both the Emirates FA Cup and Carabao Cup during his tenure. Now, he needed to go and his football was tired, but fair play to him. They've been in relegation battles a lot, and you know, for a number of years, Newcastle have been mediocre. He's done well to get 13th and 12th place, you know. When you look at it, he's done all right. But the narrative is that he's a dinosaur, he's this, that, and the other. Don't get it twisted. I don't think he's the guy. I think the game needs to leave him now, but it is what it is. He has said, I am grateful to everyone connected with Newcastle United for the opportunity to manage this unique football club. I'd like to thank my coaching team, the players, and the support staff in particular for all their hard work. There have been highs and lows, but they have given everything, even in difficult moments, and should be proud of their work. This is a club with incredible support, and I hope the new owners can take it forward where we all want it to be. I wish everyone the best of luck for the rest of the season and beyond. Now, for what it's worth, Graham Jones will lead the team on an interim basis, which starts with their trip to Crystal Palace, and he'll be supported with the coaching staff people. A process of recruiting a new head coach is underway, and an appointment will be announced in due course. The club are not making any further comment at this moment in time, people. So, with that being said, you know, Oli Solskjaer and Mikel Arteta, you need to watch out for what you're doing, or you might not last, people. But away from all of that, kind of dank, innit? He also said, people, he said, I think this might be my last job. It's not just about me, it's taking its toll on my whole family because they're all Geordies and I can't ignore that. This will probably be me done as a manager until I get a phone call from a chairman somewhere asking if I can give them a hand. Never say never. I've learned that. Fair play. He said, they said in relation to his wife, he said, they have been worried about me, especially my wife, Jan. What an amazing woman she is. Incredible. She's just a fantastic woman, wife, mother, and grandmother. She dealt with the death of my parents. Hers have not been very well. And then she's had me to worry about and what I've been going through the last couple of years. Bloody hell. Exactly. They go through it all the time. I can't take her. And he also spoke about his, you know, one thing that really sent a shiver down my back is Steve Bruce a couple of weeks ago. He was like, I'm happy that my family haven't seen this. I mean, my mother and father aren't alive to see this. And, you know, obviously the game ain't based on sympathy, but it's like fucking hell, bro. And, you know, the game, you know, man is saying it there, fam, 29% win rate. Man, I forget the sack, innit? He said, yeah, man, I can't take her for granted. She has spent her whole life following me around from football club to football club. And if I say to her tomorrow, I've been offered a job in China or anywhere else, she would say, Steve, is this right for you? Do you want it? And she'd back me again. I'm 60 years old. I don't know if I want to put her through it again. We've got a good life. So, yeah, this will probably be me done as a manager until I get a phone call from a chairman somewhere asking if I can give them a hand. Never say never. I've learned that. So, yeah, you know, shout out Steve Bruce, man. He's not a legend, but he's a legend, man. He's, you know, he's legacy gaffer, man. Shout out to him for his Birmingham, his Wigan days, you know, real tracksuit gaffer, man. Hopefully you find another job, and obviously commiserations, you know. Again, no one wants to see anybody lose any job, especially with what's going on with COVID. And I know football he lives in a bubble, but still, people. Anyways, yeah, man, Steve Bruce is gone. Yeah, man. Arteta on a 50% win rate.